I do patrol. I'm in the military, so I patrol while you guys are gone. I don't know, scratching your asses or something. So that's why we own APCs and helicopters. I mean, you can talk to my supervisor, dude. I was told to patrol this area. So I don't care. You get out of here. In the absence of the military, or in the absence of the police, the military patrols. Or I suggest that the police does their job. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job. I'm just going to ask that you do it correctly.
Well, thank you for your.
No. I refuse to stop patrolling. Look, I'm patrolling with the LLC right now. Do you understand what that means? It means I'm not patrolling as a military entity right now. I'm patrolling as a corporation protecting its property. Since we own 44% of Everett, we're going to protect it. Very well. Get out of here, you. Oh, hey, it's that racist cop.
Oh my god. Who tases black people?
Yeah, who tases Obama. President Obama.
He was only our 44th.
Can I help you?
Okay, now the cop's gone. I can stop hiding.
Bye, sweetheart. Don't come back. Like you. We don't like you. This dude's parked outside the. Hey, dude, you guys want to come buy some stuff in here? Hey, come on. Let's go. Get in here, gents.
Oh wait, we have hamburger? Oh, let's store it.
Get out of here.
Friggin' pig.
Oh my god.
Hey. He goes, stop patrolling. No.
What are you gonna do?
Are you in our group? Yeah, Ashley's in the group. Okay, cool. D-Man, get in the group so that you can,
Wait, is she in the game?
Yeah, I finally got it to load.
Nice.
Hey, I just heard an explosion. Please, can you go check on that? Oh, there's another. Someone's shooting RPGs. Help! Police! Help! Police! Get out of your car and do something. All right, they're not doing anything. Everyone, militia, respond! Respond and place the police. The police are being lazy. We need to protect this place.
All right, where are they?
Hoorah! I'm joking. Get the fuck back in here.
Who the fuck is playing the Thomas the Tank?
Yeah, go get them, police officers. They're attacking us. Ashley, just do /TPA space and then CAE, and then I'll.
Someone leave an RPG on the floor.
Type that. Click J.
Do this, guys. Your shots are gonna get light.
Well, I'm not a spy, so.
Because, like I was telling you earlier, management's deciding right now that you need to remove them.
Whoa,
but we're all individual.
How can they decide? But we're the ones who own it. We individually bought it. Are they gonna pay us back like 40K?
Can they pay us back
for it?
They can probably pay you back, yeah.
Okay.
No, I just want to know why they're gonna clear it. Like, we bought them fair and square, and everybody individually owns one.
Because we're allowed to have a group counts as one person.
But we're not in a group.
Except we're not owning it as a group. Yeah, we're a limited liability. Look. Put me in the call with them. I'll talk to them. They need to explain to that. I don't give a fuck, dude. They're trying to clear my stuff. Okay, let me go talk to them. Where are they?
Well, they might. They're saying that it's kind of bullshit what you're doing right now. So
how is it bullshit? Okay, let me explain this to you, and then you can explain it to them. We own 44% of the enterprise here. Individually, everybody owns a part of it. Our group shares the currencies so that we can protect the town that we're in. We protect the town using the same methods that we do in the military. However, we don't stop and frisk people because we don't have the authority to do that. We just protect it to make sure when the police are being fucking lazy, because they are all the goddamn time, that nobody does things that break the rules. So I don't understand how it's bullshit because we're doing the job that the police aren't. We're not breaking RP. It's not bullshit because we each individually bought it. It's just
yeah,
part
and
of a corporation.
we've had problems this before because we're about to be wiped. The reason we wiped is because of the same reason.
Why? Because we
Wipe the
all
server.
use the shop level.
Garbage can stop.
Yes,
Yeah.
Got a garbage can.
a group called CB basically they bottle the shops, and the reason we only have one shop per person is so that other people can have shops.
You can have 2 shops per person. That's in the game rules.
No, you can have one house, one shop.
Well,
Look at your rule.
The staff rule is one shop, one.
Well, then put it in your rule.
I'll be talking about that, I guess, because that is supposed to be in the rule book. But
the thing is, Zach, is that we all own one shop. Every one of us owns one shop. If we could take the LLC out and then there's nothing wrong. We're just saying that we're all in a group. We could take the LLC out and then there's no problem, apparently.
what I need you to do for it to possibly stay, not saying it will, but for it to possibly to stay, is just remove the signs and say this person's shop.
Well, I mean, they are gonna.
Yeah,
They don't
we all
mainly
have,
don't like the fact that the signs say the LLC or whatever, and the fact that it says.
Yeah, we're literally 3 of us are in like business schools. More people need to be able to buy shops, and there's limited shops on the small map. That's why we have it based at that amount.
But we all individually bought.
But we all individually do it. How is that?
You're also in the NF4C group. That means
We're also in the
all have
military.
access to each
So does that mean that
shop.
everybody in the well, we're all. The thing is we're also in the military. So does that mean that not everyone in the military can have shops?
That's a faction. A faction's different. You guys are a group.
Wait. So hold on.
How do you regulate the
If we're
factions
all-
agree? Actually, come here.
Because the fact that a faction is a server-based group, that means that is based on the server.
Yeah, we'll just do military.
No, that is completely against the rules to do. It's basically a hidden rule we have. You cannot make yourself a faction.
How are we supposed to know about hidden rules? You would
I
have
don't
to
know
put
if
that
it's
in the rule book.
Yeah, we will be. I'll talk about that.
If you really want to
Well-
stop us, then put it in the actual rules. We're just going off what we have accessible to us. Hidden rules can't apply to us because we don't know they're hidden.
I'm sorry. Hey, we're closed right now, buddy. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
So if they want us to fall by their rules, we have to tell people about those rules.
I just KOS nobody. I didn't kill anybody.
So tell them, talk to us about it. Why we're
Hey, again, dude. Can you
and
type
then
it in
take the
chat?
rule book.
You did tell me earlier, and I told you it'd most likely get wiped.
I don't see. Okay, I just don't see their point because they're being dumb. Because number one, we bought these all fairly. We all individually own one, and we haven't done anything like that violates the rules. In fact, if anything, your developer right now, Pancake is mic spamming right now.
What's mic spam?
You don't know what Mike spam
He's
is.
playing
No,
music.
what music?
No,
Because it's most likely not Pancake, it's most likely the Pancake.
I'm talking. It's coming from Pancake.
It's coming from Panic, and he's playing
Here's the
Narwhal.
thing. The thing is we haven't violated any rules. We haven't broken any rules. Nothing says that a civilian can't patrol an area to make sure nothing illegal happens. Because if someone shoots somebody, everyone else there has the right to shoot the guy who shot him.
No, that's not true. That is actually
How does it make sense? If I'm in the same group as Habit gets fucking clapped.
No, that's you're in the same group. You can't do it for any civilian that gets shot.
Why not? How does that make sense? Because if somebody's going on a KOS rampage and I kill them, how does that make sense? Because they're just gonna pick up my stuff and then they're gonna get banned. I'm gonna lose my stuff. Why would I not?
If it's KOS, that's the difference. I mean, if it's
That's what we're
KOS,
talking about.
I mean, that's
And if
the
a dude's getting robbed, who's to say we can't stop the robbery? Because that's life RP. If I saw someone getting robbed in real life, I'm gonna pull my concealed carry out and I'm gonna fucking clap the robber. That doesn't make sense to me if this is life RP.
We could talk to them about this.
It doesn't make sense. Well, they wouldn't listen because they're fucking toxic as shit. Because they know that if they can't rob people, if everyone can fucking shoot a robber, it means the robber actually has to think.
We have rules based on situations like this.
Can you please tell us them?
So,
Yeah,
the reason you stated already why why it wouldn't be allowed to do that. Just you're explaining why it should be allowed. If someone were to be robbing and anyone could just jump in, that would go under. First off, it would basically be KOS because you're not in this situation. It's not your friend in the situation.
I feel like you become a part of the situation. Like, okay, if you see something go like illegal happening, you can choose to be part of that situation or not. Can you?
If they shoot at you, you have the right to shoot them, especially when they're doing a robbery. If they point the gun at you and start saying "get over here," you can do it. But if you're just walking by,
if this is a live RP and you see somebody robbing someone and you don't do anything, you're just like equally as guilty in my mind. Also, considering we own over 40% of Everett in terms of land, and we have our home base in the mountains above it, I feel like we have a little bit of a say when it comes to the protection of the city, considering Seattle's a shithole. Every other city's a shithole except ours because we're the only ones who take care of our place. Yeah, the admins are like straight up firing rockets at the floor, and I'm watching them KOS each other in the street.
I do that even.
But that goes against your RP, though.
Yeah, like that.
Also, we're just if the admins are doing it themselves to each other, it's fine. But if they're doing it against players, then we get mad, and they will get strikes for doing that against players.
Well, I mean, I'm watching a dude who's not on duty right now. A dude who's not on duty. Well, no.
That is true. That is a bit of.
That's grave robbing, and you will get banned by that staff that's on right now.
How? Like, I don't understand that. If you leave an RPG on the floor, how does this grave robbing thing even work to begin with? Because
let me explain grave robbing to you. If you're not the killer, you're not part of the rob, you cannot take it. If you are, and it's illegal, it's not breaking any rules, you can take it.
What if they just drop it?
Hey, Crumpet. Give me that Australian ass,
yeah, that also brings up the fact that if we can't get someone a staff member removed for abusing just on speech, we can't get banned for grave robbing just on speech. That doesn't make sense because
helpers. The thing is, helpers are trial staff, so we can't. They're not allowed to just go by speech either.
It just doesn't make
moderator.
Sense.
I still look into stuff when a moderator does something.
Only dope.
So.
Yeah, but just because you're a good admin doesn't make everybody else.
I know.
And admins just not RPing and doing stupid stuff sets a bad example.
All I'm saying is that I should give me a good why am I? He's just KOSing people, literally around the building.
Who is that?
Myth is literally just shooting people over and over again outside the building.
And you think I can do something about that? He's manager.
Well, can't you get in contact with someone who could do something about it?
Yeah,
he's management. I cannot.
So you're saying is that they handicap you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't. Yeah, because if you consider it, right, a group of people who own a corporation, why wouldn't they be allowed to protect their area? You can hire security. What, do I have to pay the police to come sit over here? Because
you're military. Okay, this is really hard for you to understand.
Yeah, NF4C can make up literally 40% of the if I get enough people on here, NF4C could be the population of this server, and it won't take me much to do it.
They're saying you can get your team on here and beat the fact that we do have over 3,000 people in the Discord.
That's okay. No, that's fine. You can get a bunch of people in here, but I can get them in here too. That's what I'm saying. Like, so if every one of them can't own a business just because they're in our group, how, like, don't you think that limits the player base? If I can provide over 80 players to the server, and I can keep them very active just by telling them to play active, because that's what I do, how does that at all make sense if you limit them? Because now I might have to get rid of my pharmacy, which is my source of income. Tino might have to get rid of his gun shop, which is his source of income. You know,
if I were to continue with this, I'd most likely get fired. If I were to help you, I'd most likely get fired. If I were to defend you.
Yeah, we want to make a case. And the thing is that, I mean, it's up to you, man. Like, if you're more afraid of getting fired, like, we both, like, I think, honestly, like, man to man, we both know that this is fucking like, on a real note, man to man, this is stupid. That I might have to lose it. And there's a low chance of compensation. Simply because I know that the fucking admins just do shit and they never compensate. Because I've seen that happen so many times.
If you sell the stuff, I'll get you money in return, okay?
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna compensate me 40K per building, like, yeah, dude, I'll be fine with that.
Yeah,
but they're gonna have to compensate me 40K per building.
Is there a reason why
they're not only paying me for the furniture of the building, but they're also gonna pay me for everything in the building. Yeah.
She called me.
Is there a reason
and
why?
Really, it should be like 42K because they're limiting. They have to pay me for like lost profit of the future.
Nothing.
Oh, great. Here it goes again. It's Thomas the Tank Engineer rape.
Yeah, Thomas the Tank.
He said he was going to do that. They can pay you the amount that it costs for the building. That's the best I can do.
No, because I'm losing the goods and services I put into it. I'm losing the time, and I'm losing all the source of income I would have gotten from it. How does that make sense?
You've gotten one customer basically the entire time you've had this job.
Negative. I have not had one customer. I lose all the customers I would have had.
Well, no, the pharmacy has sold.
Yeah, the pharmacy is sold. Pharmacy has sold 10K in goods. You see what I mean? Like, they're limiting our future profit. Not only that, but they're limiting the play experience. There's like
no shops are kind of a stupid idea anyway. If you think about it, you can go on the streets and just sell stuff to people that way. Then you have a bigger range of places to sell. You get more profit than people because people don't typically go into shops.
If we lose all of our shops except for one, we don't have that much of a say in what happens to the area, and that's what we want. Is we want a say in the protection of the area. We're not going to waste our time to protect one shop. We can just close the door and the police can deal with it. No one's going to try and rob it. But since we're such a big corporation, we protect our area.
Wait, were you just about?
I will talk to them about letting you keep patrolling that area. If they say no, I cannot do that. But you'll have to go down to one shop, and I don't care if you consider yourselves owning the place.
Is there a reason why
we could drop one shop. Yeah, I'm okay with dropping one shop. But I'm not gonna.
How many shops do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5.
I'll see if I can let you keep at least 3 or 2.
Wait, why can't we talk to them?
Yeah, wait. Why can't we talk to them?
I'll let one person talk to them if they accept it.
Just make it hard.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try and get you in, but it's up to them.
Okay, very well. Just let me know, okay? I mean, if you want, you can invite them here as well, and then we can talk to them here. Oh, well, he's already gone. How does any of that shit make sense? Ashley, does any of that make sense to you? Ashley, did you fall asleep? Did Ashley fall asleep in game?
No, I saw her moving.
Ashley.
Shit, it happened again.
Retard. I don't know what else to say. That is so fucking frustrating, though. Why would that be a thing?
Because they hate that we're basically taking the server and ruining their jerk off.
Yeah, they're a little fucking mental jerk.
Yeah, they're fucking circle jerk. By actually holding them to their own standard.
Our planet
gonna have to buy pickles tomorrow.
So wait, what did I actually miss while I was out?
Oh my god, that's right.
Alright, yeah.
So they're
fucking
recording
great.
in every.
I mean, I heard all with Zach here, but I'm actually. Did they just come in and get butthurt? Fucking hell.
I mean, we could just threaten just not to play like on their server, and they just lost like 6, 7 active players there.
Yeah, we're a third of your server.
Well, we're a third, then yeah, they'll lose literally a player base.
Dude, or we could just flood their server. I could just flood their server. Bro, I could just call Blue Core and they'd fucking come help us. Yeah.
Because the guys are actual people. I forgot, but I know I remember. They still haven't gotten rid of him?
Really?
He was toxic.
If not, I'll see if